The Bad Man. A title that's not very complex or even scary, but the story itself, well, let's talk about it. It starts off with the main character talking about how a guy has been stalking him for weeks. He says that this guy has killed before and will kill again. He then says that he'll take him away to a cold, terrible place, one that he would not be able to get out of. This kind of talk goes on for a bit, but then the main character starts to get angry from watching this guy skulk around his house. He's still afraid of what will happen if he screws up and gets caught, but there's no other way around it. He has to fight back. The stalker goes into another room, and the main character goes into his kitchen and grabs a knife. He grabs a quarter that he has in his pocket and awaits the stalker. The suspense and tension builds and builds as the stalker draws closer and closer. Then the main character throws the quarter a few yards in front of him, and when the stalker goes towards the noise, like a bolt of lightning, the main character slashes his throat and kills him. This might sound like the end, but believe me, it's not. This is where the story takes a complete 360 turn and things really get disturbing. The main character is extremely happy and excited that he's finally rid of this guy. A little too happy. Keep in mind, he killed this guy. I don't think there's too many people that would get that excited over killing someone. Then again, I've never had an intruder in my house before, so I don't know. He goes in his basement and turns the light on. In his basement is a 12-year-old girl that's tied up and trapped. He disturbingly approaches her and tells her, "Don't worry, sweetheart. The bad man is gone." Holy shit. Well, all I can say is, this story's great. The suspense is probably the best aspect of this story. It brings to mind a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies, which makes sense. Alfred Hitchcock was the master of suspense, and this sounds like something he would have done if he were still alive. I also like how it's told in the perspective of a maniac that has a 12-year-old girl tied up in his basement. It makes you think of the title, The Bad Man. Like, who really is the bad man? Is it the guy that was obviously trying to save the little girl, or is it the main character? I guess it's really up to whoever reads it or listens to it. This creepypasta story is solid. The author nailed it. He nailed the shit out of it. It's the perfect blend of suspense and terror. It also makes you root for the wrong character. It has a great shock factor. It is overall a damn good story. Check it out.